And we're back with more Breath of Fire 3. We made it to the Dauna mine, we made it through the Dauna mine, and now we're going to be doing some other stuff. We've heard about a monster known as a man-eating tiger on Ogre Road. But to get more info, we need to go to Sin City. So today's episode is about checking out the Dauna region, going through it, doing all sorts of fun junk. So let's do that thing. Yay! Ew. So what is all this mess? Oh. Looks like Ryu's not too happy about all this. Can't sleep, huh? I have to apologize to you. Not only for trying to kill you, but I don't know if it's right to take you. To take you like this with me, as I search for God. But why did God see it fit to destroy the brood? That's a question whose answer you have a right to know. After leaving the mountain, we'll head east to Windia, and then to the Eastern Lands, to Angel Tower. So, there's a few things to do in the Dauna Hills. First up, there's a small hut. Go imitate! Go imitate! 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 Looks like the battery's dead. Daddy can't make any money now that the Contest of Champions is closed for good. Nothing! Dear, can't you do something about that big golem? Do you know how much money I spend on food every month? Once upon a time, in the Contest of Champions, I was known as the Mighty Emitai, but I've been down on my luck. Ever since I threw a match to some kids whose friends were being held hostage. Now I don't have any money to pay off the mortgage on this house. There's prime real estate as well. I'd like to make a deal. If you give me 10,000 zenny, I'll teach you all my magic. I don't have that kind of money. Maybe some other time, then. So, he's a hell of a magician, as you can tell. And I do have the money, but nobody to give it to, because I don't want to spend that money just yet. Okay. There's this thing. Okay. Go anytime. So if you want Nina to have a master, it's usually a good idea that he's the one. If you're gonna go pure magic attack for Ryu, he's also a good choice, and he's got some good skills. But for now, we'll not bother with that. So, okay. The Field of Flowers is reacting to the Fairy Tiara. Do you want to use it? Fuck you, phone call. You're not my parents, you don't, so it's not a big deal. I haven't been here for a while. I wonder what's going on. 3 births. Chirp, Tulip, and Green. There you are! Dummy, 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 dummy! What are you doing? What have you been doing? Growing up? You're just a big meanie. Don't you know if you leave us alone, we'll die? Don't ever leave us alone like that again, dummy. Hey, you think I'm a dummy, don't you? This isn't like the forest. We can't take care of ourselves here. Please, 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 Pretty, please. You've got to tell us what to do. You don't need me to tell you what to have to do, right? Right. Okay, it's up to you. So, this is the fairy village. When you become an adult, you now have access to this. So this will give you special shops, a cheap inn, a music store, like basically a soundtrack, BGM test, a casino, gift shops for stuff. Mostly the shops are what you want it for, and the free inn. What you'll see here is culture and food. So I should have wait. You get three fairies right now. Okay, so you get 3 fairies right now. You see the food is 10. You see the culture is 0. That goes up to 7. You got 1 house, and that's that shack right there. You'll see hunt. So that means they'll get food. Clear means they'll clear up land, and then they'll build. You build up to 8 houses to do separate things. Sorry. And each fairy you gets stats. You can only have 20 at a time, and the higher culture you have, the better off they'll be at certain things. So, boop. Sure looks to me like 2 of them will hunt, and then 1 will, Oops. One of them will, I'd say, get culture. Because you can build jobs, but honestly you want their culture to go up first. But with two out of the 3 going for food, they're going to grow food to up to 99 eventually. So the more fights you get in, the more you do from that. So I'm going to camp because there's a couple of fishing spots around here, including some ones that are going to be very fancy. What I don't know is how long the shopping and all this stuff's going to take, and then we get back to the fighting, and the fighting, and the fighting, and the stuff. Because the fighting and the stuff is important, you know. But we do all that, and we do the thing, we get the things, and we do the things, we go! So, yes. Anyway, fishing. Let's do all that. I want to fish in a spot without Manoa first. What do we got here? They say that some unusual fish live in this colder area. Bass, Martian squid. Okay. I think the one they talk is the Brandy. I could be wrong. But let's see if we can find ourselves a Brandy. Pain in the ass, I'm sure. Gonna be way more bass than anything else. But at least one of them should be. Hey, bass are pretty good though, so. You suck. Get back here! So there's big fish all around. Haven't fished in a little while. Mark. Mark. That's a lot of big ones. Now, as far as what the difference is between a brandy and a bass, you'll see it by its HP marker. And a brandy looks way slimier. Man. But bass are still good, too. I don't really need the Martian squid for anything, as far as I can tell. That's a bass for sure. Yep. I'm wondering if I should wait until I get a better rod for this. I'm pretty sure I can handle this, but we're starting to get into the spot now where big fish are going to show up. Damn. It's pretty feisty. Getting a lot of HP back. Stop it. Man. Got him.
Good, great.
Well, if I keep getting the bass, then I'm not going to worry about it so much. It's free heals and shit, so, or free money. All it takes is time. That was way easier to catch. Okay, anybody? No. If I don't find the Brandy in the next few casts, I'm gonna just... There's the squids down there. Don't really need that. There's another bass. Yeah, I'll go for these two ones that are close by if I can't find it. Basically, Brandy's a really scaly-ass fish. He's worth a lot, but you can't get too many of them. But later on in the game, he's actually worth really good stuff. So you want to get at least one or two. Maybe more. Stay. I'm trying to tell a computer to stop. There we go. It's weird how one of them moved right into the way. Eh? Is that him? Could have been. No, there's another bass. Damn! I mean, it's a lot of bass to get, so it's not a complete loss. Bass are kind of like mid-level fish. Black bass are harder. Sea bass are harder. I think black bass is the hardest of the three. But really, those are the mid-level. Don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move. Yay! Okay, where'd he go? There's a squid. I don't really want him. Couple of bass up there. The frustrating thing is the more bass you take away, the better chance you get a Brandy via process of elimination, but it might be him. He's diving into deeper water. Let's try a different one. I mean, it might be him. I'll know it if I see a varied... Look, you'll know it if you see a gigantic health bar. I mean, I went this way. No. He's right there. What the fuck? Get back here. Oh, it is him. Okay. So much for thinking it was a long health bar, but it is him. Okay. Alright, well, at least I showed him off. Hopefully I can catch him this time. Okay. Yep. Okay, that should do it. That should do it. That should do it. Yeah.
Very good.
Oh, it was a red catfish. Okay. All right. So I was confused, but I think Brandies next in the next area. But a red catfish. No wonder. No wonder it was kind of difficult. Cool. Well, let's see what we got here. Red catfish. Earthquake attack. All right. Okay, well, I'm getting good fish. So pufferfish is basically the Molotov skill. Red catfish is the earthquake. So the quake spell that Momo has. They're about the same damage output. It's just an item version of the same. Nice to have, though. What do we got here? The silence is almost tangible in this hushed place. Target fish, piranha, trout, rainbow trout, and manillo. Okay. So, odds are the Brandies in here.
Get ready.
Question is, can I find him? Man, that's a lot of small-ass fish. I'm not gonna take my chances. There's a lot of small-ass fish in there. What's not small is you. Come here. I want to see what you got. There we go. 350. Well, let's see. Huh. See, the brandy. Okay. That's probably what's in here. The Cult's Bulgur is a weapon I can't use right now. So 2 black bass and a brandy. So brandy's good for this stuff. All the other things are decent lures, and then these are things that I want them, but I'll wait on that. So for now, what I want to do is get out of I want to get out of the Dauna Hills, so I want to do this. There's a treasure in here. I'm not really sure what it is. It's not something I'm too crazy about, so I can just kind of leave it. You, I don't care. That's a thing from the Rafal region. I can kick the shit out of you. Unless I'm blind. Looks like Gar can handle it. And he just said nope. He noped the fuck out because he knew better. Actually, whoops. I'll do all of this in the next episode. I forgot that I should be doing this. They told us to come here, and I forgot, so... So, yeah, this place is, everyone here's got something to sell. Me? I sell what's not on the menu, if you catch my meaning, handsome. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so she's got a spear. Let's get that. Okay. Alright, clothing. Got that. Do I want the silver mail? Probably these. I don't need these. Now I got some money back. Okay. I think if I get rid of the... Yep, I have enough. Cool. Let's take the silver mail. So I got the light clothing for nothing, I suppose. I got some money out of it. Nice. There's a couple other weapons and things you can get in here. They're fancy, but they're not amazing. So I'm going to save one more time. And the next episode is going to be a lot of fighting and a lot of story. So I'm going to save. And I'll see everybody next time. I forgot to hit the record button. Dang it!